Look, first of all, Mo Salah is a legend in Liverpool. He's an absolute legend, and he always will be. They won the league with Mo Salah. They're having a difficult moment at this time. They're struggling, Liverpool, to sustain their form. But that doesn't mean that Mo Salah. That still means Mo Salah is still a top player. Erling Haaland is playing in a fantastic Manchester City team. And they're creating loads and loads of opportunities. And, unfortunately for me, because I'm an Arsenal man, I want Arsenal to win the league. They played a really good game against Arsenal last week. I think Liverpool will build again in next summer. This summer, I think Jurgen Klopp will build a good team again this year coming up. And Mo Salah will be a big part of that. Yeah, well, look, if you look at the team that Arsenal have got now, Arsenal have got lots of players at 21, 22, 23, young players. Before, the Arsenal's players were over 30. Now that team can stay together for the next 5 years. So if Arsenal had some real quality in the summer, maybe 2 players in the summertime, then they're going to compete again. So that's what the aim would be. This is the best season Arsenal have had for many, many, many years. And actually, to get into the Champions League, which they will do this year, it's the first time in a long time. So it's fantastic for Arsenal. They deserve to be there. The last 4 games have been unfortunate, 3 draws and 1 defeat, and that's cost Arsenal. But they're young players, and they'll learn from that. Man City have been there before. They've won titles before. The managers won titles before. So, they've done it. Arsenal haven't won the title for a long time, but it's a massive improvement in where Arsenal were before.
How do you see Mohammed and Nenny in the field and also outside the field, because you are one of Arsenal family and you know Arsenal very well?
I know El Neni really well because I was one that scouted El Neni. I watched him play twice for Liverpool, for Basel versus Liverpool and Liverpool versus Basel. I was at the game at Anfield when we scouted him. I think it was 2014.
Yeah.
And he was playing for Basel. And I just liked the way that he played. He keeps the ball. Apparently he's a super character. They love him at Arsenal. He's a great guy in the dressing room. He's clever in what he does. And we got him, I think, for about €6 million at the time, which was good. And every time that he comes in to play for Arsenal, he always does a good job. He always is. He's the kind of guy that you want in your dressing room. Fantastic man, fantastic player, fantastic character.
Do you think that this kind of player can be a good coach, in your opinion, after retirement?
It's hard to say. I don't know him. I don't know him personally. But for me, he's doing his coaching courses. He's going to do his A license. He's going to do his pro license. So if that's his ambition and that's what he wants to do, he's got to get an opportunity. And I think, maybe coaching some younger players over a period of time, then progressing into first team football would be good for him. But from what I can gather, what people say about him is he's a fantastic guy. And he's the type of man that football players will want to play for. So if he ever becomes a coach, then, he's someone that you'd want to play for.